Hi, my fellow space cadets. Welcome back. It's your girl Mercury and Exotic Livy. I'm gonna get straight down to business. This is about the Wings of Fire series, as you know, based off the title. And it's basically a theory that me and this originally it wasn't even from me. It was a theory another person I met had. But today, I'm just going to be explaining why I agree with them, as well as searching it up myself to kind of help you guys understand. I already took pictures from the graphic novel I have to kind of prove my point. But, basic theory, Queen Coral cheated on GILL with Whirlpool. I know it's a bit much, and Queen Coral is a crazy queen. She's chill, but you guys, for those that read the book, you already know how she is. And reason why I say that's because in the book, even in the graphic novel, she didn't really grieve for GILL, which is really strange. It's like, he was your husband, right? How are you not crying over him? Unless, of course, you were cheating on him. So it's a basic theory this one person came up with, and they also mentioned the way she looked at Whirlpool. I, of course, was like, nah, the way she looks at him isn't like that, until I read the graphic novel more and more and took more of a hint to how she was actually looking at Whirlpool. And I got pictures of it too. And like how she talks about him. Literally, like, look at this. I'm gonna have to turn this down a little. But seriously, she's smiling as she's talking about him. Hold on, let me turn my brightness up so y'all can see. Anyway, she's smiling for those that already read the novel. That, and it's like weird. It's really weird how she does that. It's like she talks about him more than GILL. That, and not to mention, he is very perverse. Like, look at this. You can see her literally smiling at him. That, plus this look here. Very strange. Yet, it would make sense in the Wings of Fire series, because you don't hear of any other queens really with any mates. Scarlet, knowing how she is, she probably killed him. Or he died. We all know how Scarlet is. That, plus the Nightwing Queen, who knows what happened to her mate. That, also, Queen Morhen. We already know about Mo-Wings. They do breeding nights. Then it's Rain Wings. They take turns being queen, so they don't care. That, me literally forgetting the tribes. Queen Coral is basically the only one whose mate we really know of. That, and Nightwings, they do keep track of like their mates as well as some Rainwings, but It's not like how it's specified with Coral and GILL's relationship. Oops, I keep smacking my mic. Anyways, she only mentioned GILL when she heard Tsunami was at the Skywing Palace. It's like you would think she would talk about him more. Not to mention how Whirlpool is when he's giving Tsunami aquatic lessons. That face, oops, I can't point. I don't know where I'm pointing. This face right here just says perverse. Literally. Because Tsunami's the older sister. But of course, you guys know how she is and how everything went down just about. Now into the research. Let's see what Google has for us. What? Yeah, I knew it was going to change to Yahoo. Pure love and determination. Ten eggs? Hold on. Hold on. What? Okay, that I did not know. So Tsunami could have had, basically, after Orca, 10 older sisters. Because GILL and Coral do be having a lot of kids. Don't know how many. They have a lot of sons, but their daughters keep getting killed by a statue and they don't know it. You would think they would have investigated that by then. Because according to the second book, takes the eggs like a year to hatch. So that's literally just about 10 years of eggs being basically female eggs that are being demolished. That's Queen Scarlet for you. Yeah, I can see that. You got that. I understand if y'all vouch for Coral for that part when it said there was pure love in her eyes. That was then. 'Cause since then, GILL's been gone. I think it's Whirlpool, I think Whirlpool was low-key the one that was hitting on Coral first. I don't think Coral willingly did that. But still, she favored a nerd, technically. Nothing wrong with nerds, of course, but that one there is. Because honestly, he's not even that good of a fighter. Honestly, he tried to kill Tsunami, but couldn't even do it. And she's a dragonet. It's like, look, if you're gonna be a king, you at least gotta be strong. That's kind of the queen. She's strong. We've seen that with how she did. What? Think Tortoise is her name. When she started basically tearing Tortoise apart because she wasn't watching the egg. It's like, how was Tortoise supposed to know that the statue came to life? She was just taking a break outside eating some octopus. Let's see. That's a lot of kids. Since Queen Coral had many dragons, including Anemone, Akulet, Orca, Tsunami, 12 other deceased daughters, Cerulean, Fin, Octopus, Turtle, and 28 other surviving sons. That is a lot. I would like to know this. That still doesn't say the age. I think that was near the beginning of the war when Orca challenged Queen Coral. That had to be near the beginning. At least I believe so. Because you guys know how Blister is. Blister doesn't really care. She probably would have even sided with Orca. Hold up. Let me read this. Because I like Orca's character. My schools were in only. That makes sense. Mm, that's interesting. I kind of see. I don't. I can see Enemon's point of why she's like, oh yeah, Moray gives us all that look. It was ever since Orca challenged Queen Coral. I don't understand what Moray expects. It's a hey, it's like, look, they're either gonna challenge her or just kill her off like Blister did to Queen Oasis. She killed off her own mother without having to touch her. She just gave her a look and let some scavengers into the kingdom and kind of let them kill her. It's like, oh, Blister is smart. Smart, not just, smart. She's intelligent and in a sinister way. Her plan was basically very accurate. And her plan worked, which is how she started the war and sided with the Nightwings. She's literally that intelligent to side with Nightwings. She's like, oh, you guys have certain abilities. That and you need a new home. She's like, I can provide that as long as you choose me as a queen. And as long as you guys make a prophecy that ensures me as queen. I kind of see that. Anyways, back to Coral though. I still think she cheated on GILL. Low key, it's a low possibility. Like, you can tell she favors Whirlpool. And I forgot to take a picture of it. Whirlpool confirms my suspicion when he finds out about Anemone's, you guys know what scene I'm talking about. It's the one when she sends the spear after him and he's like, oh my, you're improving so much. I need to tell Queen Coral. And he mentioned that when he tells her, she'll literally give him anything he wants. And I'm just like, when I read that, it made me question Queen Coral because she was already letting Blister kind of handle a lot of her kingdom, as well as what happens to her prisoners, which has nothing to do with Blister. It's like, I understand you're an ally, but even Scarlet kept her ally in check when they said something about her kingdom. She said, be careful what you say to your allies. Because Burn and Scarlet, they're literally strong. So, only thing is, Burn held Scarlet captive after she had the accident with Glory. But yeah, I think Coral, she loves her daughters, but I believe she actually placed Whirlpool. She prioritizes Whirlpool over them, which is most likely why he said that, because he knew that. And he was basically using that against Tsunami and Animo. But I don't blame Animo for smacking him with that narwhal horn. Me literally trying to say narwhal. I still think she cheated though. But I like how Orca was bold about it. But for those who aren't fans of Orca, you gotta give Orca some respect for actually being fair. Orca is an animus. She at least did fight the battle fairly, instead of doing like Albatross. Albatross he was the prince, so he didn't challenge the queen or nothing because he can't. But he sure did kill everyone, including the queen, which is his sister, like he was. And that was just with his animus powers. So yeah, I might as well talk about Darkstalker next, because he got some issues with him too. Him and Clearsight. Foeslayer's cool. I like Foeslayer. She's a real chill Nightwing. The only thing with her is that she got a lot of arguments with Arctic. But yeah. My language. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, because this is literally, it's debatable. It's nothing that's actually confirmed yet, but I believe that the author of Wings of Fire is giving us a bit of clues.